Welcome, welcome. We're so excited to be here tonight. We're going to try some new things, and it's all your ideas, so we're just implementing them, and we hope that it'll probably be disaster, but you guys are so nice it won't matter. We'll fix it. But anyway, so what we're doing is I wanted to combine fall fashions. Fall officially is this Thursday, so we're 2 days ahead of fall. Our fall fashions with new fabrics. So I have 22 new fabrics, or I don't know, maybe there's something. They're already up, so I'm going to tell you a few rules, because what we're going to do is we're going to sell these live. Because one of you suggested that you'd never be able to get to the fabric store. You live in, Australia. And so never say never was what I said, but yeah, I get it, most likely. And so what we did is there was a few parameters to figure this out as to how to do it. So there's 22 fabrics about behind me. And those are the fabrics we're going to sell. We can't really do the whole store. It's just too impossible. But I did select, as I'm going to go through the fall fashions, I'm going to suggest the fabrics as to which ones would work for what reason. So I thought that would be helpful too. Even if you don't buy the fabrics, you can see fabric pattern combinations and ideas of fabric pattern combinations. Okay, so there's a couple rules. Because there are some fabrics that are limited and they're probably going to sell out. The prices that are listed include shipping. So, and the reason we did that is so that you can check out every time. Just check out. As soon as you get your fabric, check out. You might have a bunch of orders, but we'll combine the orders and we'll ship it together. And we'll figure that out on our end. But we felt like if you had to hold it in your basket or pay shipping every time, that wouldn't make sense. So this is what we came up with. So all these prices include shipping, okay? Okay, so where the fabrics are is if you go to fabrics and go to view all and scroll all the way down to the bottom. They're going to start with fabric number 5762, but it's really just going to say 0. I think it says red sequin, I think is where it starts. It's after the stretch knit 3117, and you'll see there's no images. All those no images, there's 22 of them, I think. And those are the fabrics that we're going to be working with. So I've made up, obviously, quite a few things here. And we'll tell you those fabrics too. But the whole goal is to just get you excited about fall, get you excited about fall sewing, and bring you into the fabric store. We love our fabric store. We just love our fabric. I love this place. I hang out here every Saturday, 12 to 5, and it's just lovely. It's just fun to see everybody, and it's just a lot of fun. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. We're going to start with in general, fall fashions. And one of the biggest fall fashions is the bomber jacket. And yeah. Picture number 1 for you, Mr. Benjamin. Yep, there we go. I saw this and I just loved it. The bomber jacket is very popular. It's just adorable. Now, this one I actually happened to make out of one of our fabrics that's toward the end. But I'll give you the fabric that it is. It's the 5784, which it's actually the very last one. I think it's fabric number 22, 5784. Sorry about that. But I just love this. I think that the floral bomber jacket is fairly masculine. That floral really softens it. I made it just like the pattern. For the ribbing, what I used was 5725. And that's just a regular fabric. It's on the site. 5725 is the trim I used. You don't have to use ribbing. You can just use any knit. This, when you look at that fabric, you'll see that it's just a black knit. I just really like the texture, and so that's why I went ahead and used it. We have the zipper I used up the front. Just fun. Fun, easy, good looking. In fact, I might even put it on and show you how cute it is. It's just adorable. You know what it does? It really takes the place of the jean jacket, is really what it does. I don't want to hit my microphone, you guys. You guys get these loud noises when I hit my microphone. It takes the place of the jean jacket. Oops, I need to be careful where that mic is. And so it's just cute. It's just really cute. So it's a little longer than a jean jacket, which I kind of like. It's adorable. Isn't it fun? Just really cool. Okay, so those bomber jackets are just the thing. And I think, this is an opinion, I think that because the bomber jacket typically has a raglan sleeve, I think that's why they made the raglan t-shirt so popular. We'll get to that here a little bit later, but I think that is the correlation of why they did that in the shirts. They kind of follow that whole theme of being a raglan or being a bomber type. It's the baseball tee, it's all that kind of stuff. But the next picture I want to look at, and we're going to go to this, is our cape. And our cape is pattern number 96. Oh, I don't think I told you. Our bomber jacket is pattern number 927. It's called Leslie's Bomber Jacket. And that's because Leslie, our sweet Leslie, recommended a few things, and I really liked the idea styling-wise. And so we did it, and we named it after her. And then we have the cape. BJ's cape, 96, this is the cashmere. This is the Laura Piana cashmere. I got mine made, 2 yards of fabric. Is it beautiful? I mean, I love it. The only thing I did different on this one is I rounded the bottom. Just right around here. The cape is rectangular, and all I did was cut that off. And only because I just wanted, when I put it on, I wanted a little bit softer look, and I absolutely love it. I love the cape. The actual Laura Piana obviously did not have the cape. This fabric is, let's see, 57.44. It's $250 a yard. We get that, except that it's $900 a yard normally. $250 a yard, I know that sounds crazy, but it's really, really a good price. It's a cashmere silk blend. It's absolutely heaven. I'll have this cape for the rest of my days. It's just so pretty. It's so beautiful. It's just as easy to work with. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and I love that because it's so stylish right now. So instead of paying $5,600, we can pay $500, get a couple yards, or you might need 3. And you can make it yourself, and I'm really excited that it's mine. I'm really excited that it's all done. And as we go along, if you have any questions, just let me know. Okay, is that a deal? Okay, and then underneath, we had that little special going. I put number 101, and this is 101. This is the Fisher's Mock T-top, and that's Eileen Fisher. And the reason I did that is I thought it just gave a great placement for any type of jewelry that you wanted to wear. And I think that the reason I like the idea of the cape being worn open is because every time you wear it, it will have a tendency to be able to look different. The Laura Piana cape, I went to the store and actually tried it on. And with a higher neck, you can wear it open, but still with a higher neck, I felt like the look was more recognizable. And so I really like this being open. For me, I decided that I wanted it to be to look different every time I was wearing it, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go. I thought Peggy said not to use a feminine fabric with a masculine pattern or vice versa. Peggy did say that. At least you're listening. Good job. We're going to just blow that to hell in a handbag tonight. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to get to that here in a few pictures. I've got a few pictures of dressing that. This fall, I've seen it sneaking in, but this fall, it's amazing how many rules are being broken. And in fact, I broke it too. We'll get to this here in a minute. This is a feminine top. We're not there yet. We'll wait. Here, I'll get to that. I promise though. But great comment. Peggy did say that, but times are changing, kids, okay? All right, the third thing I want you to see then is that raglan sleeve. And that's the little baseball shirt. And what did I do with my little baseball shirt? It's right here. It's underneath a cardigan. So what I love about this pattern, you guys, and this is 322, this is the new one, is really it just makes up a t-shirt. If you want it to be a t-shirt, it just becomes a t-shirt. But you can use the raglan sleeve, so there's 3 different sleeves in there. And honestly, I did that because I know gathered sleeves are not going to last. And so when they're gone, we'll still have the raglan and we'll still have the set in, and that will be good news. So here's the new pattern 322. It's Veronica, and that's Veronica Beard 3-way raglan knit top. And I did it, this fabric is 57.43. That's not a new fabric, 57.43, but we got a couple animals in here tonight. Animal prints. We have a couple animal prints here tonight. But I just love this. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's look and see what's next. You can see the prices on these. The prices on these are crazy for a little t-shirt. It's, an hour, maybe 2 hours into it, and it's done and really quick and easy. So the cardigan. Cardigan is really big, so of course we have a new cardigan pattern. Cardigans are being worn open. They're long. I love this. I did a little elastic in the back. Just love the way that looks. That is $7.22, our cabbie knit cardigan. I mean, we really got you covered on these new patterns, you guys. Let's see, the fabric on that, I'm sorry to be so out of this. Where's my, I don't have it. The cardigan, 56.64. Sorry, it's that reversible suede, faux suede trim, or faux suede Sherpa. Sews beautifully, just sews beautifully. I love the pockets. Look at those pockets. Are they great? They're just wonderful. But the cardie should really, it's a cardie. Cardie typically is worn open. It doesn't have to have a closure. On the pattern, I put the closures. I put buttons and buttonholes if you want them. But don't feel obligated at all. Make it out of knits. Make it out of wovens. You can just do anything. The pattern is actually a knit. It's a knit sleeve. So you want to have some stretch to it for the sleeve. But you could easily switch the sleeve out and do it in something else. The baseball shirt is number 322. It's Veronica's three-way shirt. Is there an ETA for shipping the new patterns? We've already started shipping. We started shipping yesterday. We'll have everything shipped by Friday, just FYI. Yep, there's an ETA. Everything will be shipped by Friday. Some of you will have them tomorrow. Could you please mention fabric composition with number for us in Australia? Of course, I will. What I was going to do is, my plan was to go through the styles for fall and then coordinate the fabric and suggest the patterns to go with it. Okay, does that work? All right. The next picture, cardigans. Cardigans are all over the place. Oh, these soft tops. So these soft tops are really just soft blouses, very roughly blouses and very soft tops, both of them. So when I saw that top, which is our new pattern, is this one right here, it was like I couldn't resist doing it. So while we're looking at that one, I want to go back and look at the next two photos, because the next photo, look at what you're seeing here. And this is not cheap stuff. I don't remember who this is by, but you guys can see it. You're seeing plaids gathered, and plaids bias, and plaids ruched. So you're seeing absolutely what I've said never do. You're seeing masculine fabrics with feminine characteristics. But they're rampant, and they're all over the place. So I decided I would take a masculine fabric and put it into feminine. And I gotta tell you, I love this top. I love this top. So if you like it, then that's an indicator that you're ready to break the rules. If you don't like it, then just stick with the rules, because this is 422. It's the same top I have on, but it's done now in a plaid. The fabric that I did it in is 5724, and obviously you can see I kind of turned it on a diagonal for the front, and then I left the sleeve straight, and I left the back straight. Okay. All right, so that's the same top I've got on too. I love this top. I cannot stop wearing this top. Y'all will have the pattern soon. Make this thing up one time. In fact, we're going to have a sew along on this top, because I don't want you to see it as hard. It's a little tricky, but it's so not hard, and it's done in no time, and it's just it's genius. Obviously, I copied it. I didn't make it up. You guys know that, but it's just wonderful. Okay, and then the next picture I'm going to go to is we're going to see plaid pants. And so I had to join the party. I made myself a pair of plaid pants, and my plaid pants are 3200. It's the pattern Sally's, and the fabric is 5609. 5609. And then of course we've got our new Modern Align, our yoga pant, and there's a lot of stretch plaids. They are so adorable. I don't know that we've gotten any yet, but I've got some on order. They're so cute. So you could easily make yoga pants right up out of a stretch plaid. And they would just be right in, and then just accent them with a solid top. And it's just adorable. It's just really cute. And very trendy. Very trendy to have all the action going on in the bottom, and then you just can put a solid top with it. Do you use the same size for the plaid top as the black knit you're wearing? I did. They're both the same size, yes. Yes. Okay. All right, so those are the strongest fall fashions. You got them. Cardigans, capes, bomber jackets, high-waisted pants, plaid pants, soft, gathers, cardigans. You guys got it. All right, stick with that main few and build a whole wardrobe out of it. Okay, you ready to do fabrics? Let's get moving, man. Any questions? You got to ask questions on these fabrics. Okay, and I got to have a cheat sheet. So we're going to start with our sequin. And I decided to kind of hold this back for the holidays, but I'd kind of already had it out, so I went ahead and decided to do it. And this sequin is, you know, we don't get that many sequins. It's just amazing. The drape is out of this world. It's a knit. It has stretch in one direction, I've already cut me off a piece and I sewed on it just to see I didn't break a needle. It just sewed really easily. I sewed like a dart just to see how it did, and it was really fun. Okay, so that is fabric number 5762. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to put this away because it's heavy and it's in the way. All right, there we go. Ah, timber. Okay. So we're going to start here and we're going to go across. This is 5763. And it is beautiful. It's a poly cotton. It is like a suede animal print. I mean, it's really beautiful. And it's like a brushed. And in the store Saturday, we were trying to figure out, gosh, either side could be used, but it's really beautiful. I mean, easily, this would be a great little cape, be a beautiful cape. It'd even be a great pair of pants. Really pretty pair of pants. All right, then we have the next one. And again, as we go through, let me know if you have questions, okay? Okay, this next one, Floral, I put this in because it'd be a great bomber jacket. Great bomber jacket to me. This is not the fabric I used. The fabric I used is toward the end. This is 5764. All right, then we have this red. And this red is 100% wool. And for those of you who have, hang on, I can get it down for a second. Ah, well, maybe I can't get it down. Oh, jeez. For those of you who have lived in Florida or have heard of the term Florida wool, it's a Florida wool. That's exactly what it is. I think I'm gonna, let me just pull out this bottom part. We had some, there we go. We had some of these taken away, but we didn't get the top on this one. So this is 100% wool. It's thin. I would classify it like as a 3 ounce. It's so light, it's so beautiful. You can see the density is really wonderful. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful for the holiday season, beautiful anything, a cape, a jacket, a pair of slacks. It'd just really be beautiful. And it's right in. Red is very popular. And these reds, the reason I put the reds in is they go with the red sequins. So remember that the prices include shipping. So just check out. Once you have it in your basket, check out, because the problem with our system is that if it gets down to where there's not a lot left, and somebody checks out before you, it'll take it out of your cart. I hate to tell you that, but it will. Okay, and then we have this beautiful brown. It's got a little gold glitz all through it. One of the characteristics of fall is a little glitz to the fabric. And this little is 100%, it's 100% wool. They're beautiful, they're just beautiful. You'd never think that was wool. You'd feel it and just, you'd say, what is that? But to think that it's wool, it's so beautiful. Was there a pattern suggestion for the red sequin fabric? Yes. Let me give you a couple. Thanks for asking, you guys. I'd either do 101, the little turtleneck. You want a simple, complex fabric, simple pattern. You could do the sweater set, or you could do the tank top. I mean, you don't want a lot of sequins. A lot of sequins, you'll look like, my dad used to say, the hooker on the side of the street, side of the bus or something. I can't remember what he said, but anyway, you don't look like that. Or maybe you do, I don't know. That's up to you. All right, and so I forgot these questions, sorry. Are these exciting? Are the new ones, are these, oh, existing. Are these existing or the new ones for tonight? No, none of these are all brand new. They're all at the bottom. None of these are on the website. These are all brand new. Are y'all with me? Do you know where I'm at? Go to, if you go to fabrics and go to view all, and then go all the way to the bottom. There's no photos. These are the photos. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? By the way, this is a stretch wool. That's a one-way. It's a stretch woven. All right, so let me go back over fabric numbers just to make sure. We've got the sequin is 5762, 5763, 5764, 5765, 5766. I just numbered them all the way across, and then we'll start at the bottom all the way across. What is the width of the fabrics? Is the first gray fabric woven or knit? This first one is kind of a brown gray, and this is a woven. And this is about 56 wide. These are the kind of questions you guys feel free to ask, because we didn't put all that information up because we figured we could answer them. You could just ask and we would answer. This is like you're in the fabric store with us. Is that a deal? We're just shopping along. Okay. All right, your numbers are not oh, is that from you? The numbers are not 4 digits? Oh, okay, so I gave everything 2 numbers. So let me give you 2 numbers, okay? Like the sequin is number 0, the red sequin. This is number 1. This floral is number 2. The red is number 3. But then when you click on that 3, it'll come up and say 5765. You have to order it by it has to have a 4-digit number. So I'll give both numbers. Thanks, you guys. See, this is new for us and new for you too. Okay, and then the brown wool, which is this one, is number 4. Is everybody with me now? Kind of, we're learning the curve. What's that number of the brown gray? This one right here is 1. Numero 1. All right? Okay, good. Keep asking the questions. See, by the next time we do this, we'll have it down and you won't have to ask as many questions. We knew there was a few holes in this, but you know, when someone suggested it, I thought it sounded so much fun, we're just going to do it. If we have disaster, oh well, we're just going to do it. But it's just a bunch of fun. Okay, so then I'm going to go on to number 5. This is a Viscose Knit, and I love this. And if you look at it, you can see that it's just, this would be so much fun to place on a fabric. It's 100% Viscose Knit. It's from Italy, because you could really place the colors in different places. So 100% Viscose Knit, it's number 5. When you get into it, it's 5767. Okay? And then we have this Viscose Knit. If you notice when you look across here, you guys, a lot of fall is earth tones. They've said it everywhere. It is everywhere, but I'm really seeing it. I'm seeing a lot of earth tones, and they're beautiful. They're just really beautiful. I mean, they're just, it is what it is. Everything I'm seeing in the stores even for fall is really earth tones. This is also a Viscose Knit. You can see it's got the greens. It's really carried over the green, so it looks so current. This is fabric number 6, and it's 5768. 100% viscose. Isn't that pretty? And that has stretch in both directions. And this one also has stretch in both directions. Usually the viscose does. This next one is a wool knit, you guys. Is that beautiful? And it's such a great classic color, this camel. And that's number 8. Nope, number 7. 5764. 5764. It's 100% wool knit. It has stretch in both directions. Ooh, it's just pretty. Just beautiful. All right. Someone mentioned the fabric composition. Right, so I think I'm telling you. Viscose, wool, wool, cotton poly, 100% wool. Are we cool? The first black flower, what type of fabric? This right here is a cotton poly. See, you guys, isn't this fun? You're actually looking at the fabric and you're able to buy the fabrics. You're in the fabric store with us. This is cool. This is a cotton poly. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can see all of them close up, but there's like a shadow in here. It's so pretty. I just think it'd make a great bomber jacket or jean jacket or just whatever you want to make. Just really pretty. Okay, are we cool? Would you use a sequin for the bomber jacket? You know, I thought about that. I actually thought about it. Would I use the sequin for the bomber jacket? And I think I actually chickened out. And I think the reason I did that is because I actually extrapolated. Okay, I've made the bomber jacket. It's like gorgeous in the red sequin. But where would I go? Where would I go? And because I couldn't really answer that question, I decided not to. I decided to make it smaller, like under my cape. Just a little bit of glitz rather than a bomb glitz. But now if you have someplace to wear it to, then that, you know, or just you want to make it for fun, different story. But that's what made me go yes or no. But it'd be beautiful. It'd be beautiful, especially like just trimmed up in black. It'd be pretty to have the black borders and stuff. I like how y'all are thinking. Okay, next one is this is a beautiful piece of fabric. This is a number 8. It's 5770. I don't think I'm reading these numbers right. It is 5770. I'm reading them right. Look at this fabric, you guys. You cannot believe this. So it wasn't until yesterday, like that was the side that I thought was really beautiful. I thought that was the right side. It turns out that's the wrong side. Look at that fabric. I mean, it's just stunning. The coppers, the blacks, they're so fallish. They're so pretty. So I just love that. And you can see it just really blends well with this beautiful wool knit. If you made a little top out of this, a little jacket out of this, a cape. Be beautiful as a cape because you'd see both sides. Just pretty stuff. And so that is 5770 and it's number 8. Number 9 then is this beautiful, this is a cotton poly. It actually looks like a silk. Kind of looks like a cotton, but it's actually a cotton poly. There's poly in there. It's got a little bit of sheen to it, just like what's popular right now. It'd be a great pair of slacks. A jacket of any kind would be beautiful. It's got great drape to it. Very pretty. That's fabric number 9. It's 5771. What price is the camel net? I don't know any prices, you guys. I have no clue. But I can tell you the number. It's number 7, and it's 5769. 5769. And all the prices are on the site, and they include shipping. So you got to remember that includes shipping. You're not going to get charged any more. Okay, so don't be afraid to just keep checking out. Okay, and then this one, look at this. Okay, so this one I actually thought about, wouldn't that be cool as a bomber jacket? Like just a lace, lightweight bomber jacket over a little dress, a little black pants and top. It's got a little gold in it, and then it's got a little bit of that green in it. I just love this. This is fabric number 10. It's poly. It's 100% poly. And it's 5772 is the fabric number. Woo! And if you want to see these pulled out or, you know, anything like that, black cashmere, you guys got that. The black cashmere is 5744. Now that's already up. That's the first fabric at the very top. So that's not in one of these no pictures. Although I will say the picture that's up is not the best picture. I probably should take another one because this is so beautiful. The black cashmere is really beautiful. And I honestly think it's like once in a lifetime. I don't know that I'll ever have Laura Piana cashmere again. Just for the record, it's pretty rare stuff. Okay, what was the content for the black and copper print? This is a cotton poly. It's very, it's a 3-ounce. It just feels beautiful. It's really, it just feels like a regular cotton, but it's really pretty. I'm very late. That's okay. What pattern is the black caper coat with the blue under it? That pattern is pattern number 96. It's called BJ's Cape. They say better late than never, right? BJ's Cape, number 96. And what I did is I just doubled the facing. I did the same cape on last Thursday night. My goal in making the cape last Thursday night was to just give it a trial run before I used my cashmere. And I'm glad I did because I cut this one 5 inches longer. and I'm really glad I did. The cape for me, I wanted it longer, and I'm really glad that I made that trial run. I didn't put pockets on the other one. I did put pockets on this one, and I love my little pockets. I'm not a big pocket person, but I still like my little pockets. Okay, are we good? Everybody with me? How wide is the copper print? 60. Almost all of those that I gave are 58 or 60. The exception this first one looks like it's 56, but they're all like up there. They're all really wide. Would you show us the black lace again up close? Sure. Sure, you guys, this is fun. This is what we're doing. We're just like you're in a fabric store. And you say, can I see that lace? And I say, sure, this is what we do on Saturday. See, we take it down and we go, look, isn't that pretty? And it is, it's really pretty. Beautiful. It's just really pretty. Very fall looking. Okay. Would you show the previous number 9, tan cotton poly again? Number 9, yes. Number 9 is, I think it's this one. Yes, it is, this one. I don't know if you need me to take it down. We can see this one pretty well. That's the back side. That's the front side. It's got a twill, diagonal weave to it. It's got a little bit of sheen on the right side. Is there texture? Yes. It's not a ribbing, it's just the weave itself. There's like a, it's just like a twill. It's a twill weave is what it is. Yeah. Will you show the previous? Yeah. Please zoom in on 9. We got it? Do we got to zoom in on there? All right. Do you want me to get it down and hold it? Or you got it? Okay. All right, our camera guy's on it, man. All righty. Okay, you ready for the next 12? That's the first 10. Now we got the next 12. Actually, that was 11 because we had the red sequin in the beginning, and the red sequin was numbered 0. Will the 96 cape pattern be available again soon? Why? That's not available? Is something wrong? You can't. Yeah, no. You know what? It just doesn't have the add to cart button. Go back to the pattern page. I don't know why that button's missing on the page. I've turned it into our tech guys, and they can't figure it out. But if you go back to the pattern page where all the patterns are, you know, like the tops, when you click on 195, that you can order right from that page. So it's already it's in stock. I'm glad you said that. I forgot. Do you have the silk cashmere in a different color other than the black? No. Honey, this is not like pick your color. This is Laura Piana fabric at $250 a yard is like ridiculously priced. And so we only get what they give us or what they offer to us. And they offered it to us at pennies below $249. The goal was to just gift it to you all, okay? So I can't believe we even get it. I didn't even know they sold their leftover fabrics. I'm astounded. When I got that phone call, I was like dropping on the floor. I was so excited. Because you guys know who Laura Piana is, right? I mean, they are the finest ready-to-wear in the world. They're probably the most expensive ready-to-wear in the world. They are, you know, I mean, if you go to their site, Laura, let me spell it for you. It's Loro Piana, Piana. They have stores. They have one in South Coast Plaza. They have one here in Dallas. If you go in, I mean, they just feel the stuff. It's just, oh my gosh, it's out of this world. It's beautiful. All right. So we're ready to move on. I missed some. Have you already described the stretch, if any, on these? So the only two that have stretch, the three that have stretch are this wool here, that's a wool knit. This is a viscose knit, it has stretch in both directions. This is a viscose knit, it has stretch in both directions. This is 100% wool, and it's a stretch woven. And those are the only ones that have stretch on the upper tier. And the red sequin has stretch in one direction, okay? Please show number 7 again, color coordinate with number 8 poly cotton. Number 7, which one's number 7? Oh, this one, right? Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Look. I just love that. I love it that this has a little bit of sheen to it. This is a matte, and yet it blends just perfectly, to me. I just think it's beautiful. This is a home run. I think a lot of these are. I honestly picked what I thought you all would just love. Okay, is that good? Okay. Aren't they pretty? Okay, let's do bottom row. We got a bunch of fun stuff in the bottom row. If we're ready, let's start doing. I gotta have my cheat sheet though, sorry guys. Okay, so this is fabric number 11. And it's behind this little navy baby. And it's just really great for little tops for fall. It's got a little gold, it's a knit. This is fabric number 10. I'm gonna confuse you totally. Sorry, fabric number 11. It has stretch in both directions. It has, honestly, I could not figure out which side is the right side. I think you could use either side, but it's just awesome. Like for that little 101, that little, you know, mock t-shirt, it's just perfect to just go under everything for fall. It's just such a great base. It's only probably 45 wide. It's narrow, so, you know, 45 wide. Okay, it's a cotton poly. Its fabric is 5773. Okay. Did you get a close-up of this little beautiful thing? Look at it, I'm going to show both sides because it's pretty cool. So you can see just a little gold luster. You can see the gold a lot on one side and a little bit on the other side. So that's why I really couldn't figure out what the right side and the wrong side is. But the cool thing is you could really do a t-shirt, like if you did that new 322, you could use both sides where it's pieced. I think it'd be really kind of fun. Okay, so we're going to put that back and I'm going to show you this navy. This navy is similar. It is stretch in both directions. It's a cotton poly, fabric number 12 now, 5774. Look at this, it's beautiful. It has stretch in both directions. On one side you see a lot of little gold and the other side you don't. Isn't that gorgeous? Just for a long sleeve little mock tee top, I think would just be great. And it would just go with like everything. Just fun. And again, narrow, it's like 45. Okay, and I'm watching questions. Would you please show the red sequin again? Yes, let me grab it. This red sequin is really dense, which is what you want with a red sequin. And it's noisy, do you hear that? That's the little sequins, they're so cool. All right, so there we go, let me know. Stretch in one direction so that the little sequins can go around your body. It's a really beautiful red. It's a very pretty red. Okay, and it goes with both of these reds. This next one I'm going to show you, it goes with that red. And I put both of these reds in here so that if you wanted to make like a pair of pants or a jacket or a cape and just do something small in the red, you could. So this red now, remember this red up here was 100% stretch wool, stretch woven wool. This is a poly cotton. This is fabric number 13. And it's 5775. It's very pretty. It's just not a wool. So if you're a wool person, you want the other. If you're not a wool person, but they're like, the reds are almost identical. And they both go with that sequin really beautifully. And it's a woven fabric. All right, this navy, this is a wool silk blend. Yeah, wool silk blend. This is like to die for. Believe it or not, this has stretch in both directions. It's just gorgeous. And this is fabric number 14, 5776. Are we having fun yet, you guys? 5776. You know, it's quiet in here, so I'm not sure if anybody's even watching anymore. What would you make with number 9 again? Number 9, I would go like the pants I have on. I think the pants, or a jacket, or a cape. You know, it's really the weight that you could do any of those with. If you're doing a trench, it'd be a magnificent trench for fall. Be beautiful trench. That number 9, very pretty. Okay, what pattern number are the pants you're wearing? These are 3200 Sally's. But my microphone pack on, which, you know, I have to wear the microphone pack, but it always pulls my pants down. But anyway, what is the fiber content of the navy sparkle? It's a poly cotton. Yeah, it's cotton poly. Sorry, I said that backwards. Okay, so this was the wool silk, and it's 5776. It's number 14, 5776. Okay, then we go to this grouping, and I think it's so beautiful because I don't know who the designer is on this, and a lot of times when we get fabric from this guy, he can't tell me who the designer is. But this is, you know, that whole winter white color. This is a silk poly. And I mean, it's just beautiful. It's just a woven. There's no stretch to it. And I want to put my hand back there because you can see it's a winter white, but it's not a winter white that you can see through or that you'd have to worry. So pants for this would be beautiful. But I wanted to show you this one because this one is, I got to get that off of there. This one is the kind of a lighter version. That one was a, what was it, a silk poly? No, yeah, it was a silk poly. This one, I'm going to undo it for you just so you can see it. This is number 16, and it's a cotton poly, but it's so lightweight. It's so lightweight. It's just really, really pretty, and yet they're like, they go together really beautifully. And then it gets even better, you guys. Watch this. This is number 18. Oh, I skipped one. They all go together. This is 100% cotton. It's a textured. So it's a textured winter white, 100% cotton. It has stretch in both directions. And just look, I mean, it just goes with this stuff just beautifully. It's just gorgeous. But they all go with this. And this is the black and winter white. And just a touch of red. All right, look at that. That plaid. So the plaid is number 17, 5779. Isn't that beautiful? And that plaid is a cotton poly. So we've got a cotton poly, 100% cotton. Aren't these beautiful? I mean, they're so pretty. They would go, not just now, they're great transition fabrics, but they'd go all the way through the holidays. I love winter white for the holidays. It's probably my favorite look, is to have a whole ensemble in winter white. It's just beautiful. It's so striking. It's really stunning. And yet you can see how all those go together and that texture blends right in. They're just a little family there. Okay, so we got all those. Okay, we've got just a couple more. I want to show you this. I've got two animal prints, and they're both really beautiful. The first one is it's kind of, they're both poly, and they both have stretch in both directions. But they're kind of this one is brushed. It's very, very pretty. It's 100% poly, but it's a brush. It's like almost like a little terry on the back side. Great drape, really pretty. This is number 19, and it's 5781 is the fabric number. So I love that. Great little dress, even for now. That'd be such a cute little dress. Okay, and can you show number 24 again? Number 24, we don't have a 24. Go to the other one. Sorry, you guys. Okay, let me show you this other animal over here. This animal is here. And I'll take this tape off. I forgot to take this tape off. Sorry, you guys. This is a cotton poly also. Mostly poly. These are mostly polys, these two are. But they have stretch in both directions. And these are awesome for tops. Not that you couldn't do something else with them. This one has stretch in both directions. You could really do a pair of yoga pants, leggings, And again, just with a solid top, just think they're home runs. I think they're so good looking. Okay. Would you make pants with any of the winter whites? Definitely this one. This one was the first winter white I showed you, which would have been 15. 5777. It's got a little silk in there. This one's a little bit too light. If you wanted to make a blouse and they matched, you could make the blouse out of this. You could make a blouse out of this, but this is definitely like a nice pant weight. Cape, any of those things. Number 16 is the winter white cotton poly. That's the lighter one. That's this one. Whoops, I was afraid that was going to happen. That's this one. It's just a really pretty, this is almost like the weave on this is like a shirt. It's like a shirt, like a cotton shirt. It's just really pretty, really pretty. I'm going to throw that back over there just so the whole thing doesn't go. And I just have 2 more I want to show you. I'm glad I didn't do more. Somebody said do more, and I'm like, I can't handle more. What would you make of the texture white number 18? Oh my goodness, that little turtleneck. I would do that in a heartbeat. I think any of the knit tops would be adorable. Or the tie, the knot, any of those. What would you make? How wide is the silk poly winter white? That's this one right here. It's 60. How did you say we can look at the pictures of the fabric? You can't. There's no pictures. It's just what here. So if you want to see them, we didn't put pictures up because all we're going to do is sell tonight what's up. After tonight, like, they're going to go down. I mean, well, we probably won't take them down until Friday, but because you can go back over the video and watch them and buy them, but we're not going to leave them up like this. We just wanted to do this for the webcast just to see if you guys like this, just to try something new and different. And if you like it and if we can do it periodically throughout the year. And if it doesn't work, that's cool. If you guys would rather see pictures, I just felt like it'd be a lot more fun as if we're like live and interactive. So that's what we're just trying. It's not a big deal. What is the number 18? 100% number 18. Number 18 is this one under here. Let me get it for you just a second. I got to play on the fabrics. Give me a minute. That's this one. Oh, the number. I'm sorry. Hang on. Just let me. I'm going to be all tangled in these fabrics here in a minute. The number to number 18 is 5780. 5780. Okay, let me show you the last 2, and then we can go back and ask questions. This is a rib, and ribbing is so popular. I didn't show you the rib top that I'd made, but y'all have seen rib tops, and it's for pattern number 122 especially. This pattern 122 really brings out the ribbing, and so I wanted to put this in. It's a beautiful peach. It's 100% cotton, has stretch in both directions. It's just a really beautiful piece of fabric. So that's fabric number 21, and it's 5783. And then the last one is 5784. And this is the one I made my bomber jacket out of. I love this. This is a poly cotton, easy to sew on. I love the colors because all of the colors are fall. They're all fall, the tones, I should say. A little bit of yellow, the green, the purple, the orange. I just really like this. Like I said, really easy to sew on. See my jacket. I match the bolt. Just a lot of fun. So this is fabric number 22, and it's 5784. Okay, and that completes our fabrics. That was my workout. Okay, so let's look. Would the textured white be good for a cardigan? Yes, absolutely. Please show the textured winter white again. Sure. Timber, hold on. We'll get it later. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going to put it here. Very pretty. It just blends with those winter whites so beautifully. So to do a pair of pants and then like just a top in the white, in the winter white knit would be just so pretty. What is the light blue back in the corner. The light blue back in the corner. Oh my gosh. Guys, there's fabrics all over the store. Okay, we can't do them all. That's why you come to our store. But we did 20 something of them, and the goal was to do fall, and light blue is back in the corner. But I don't have it up. There's no way to sell it right now. Let's see. How do you buy the fabrics? Oh, you just go. So go to fabrics, go to view all, and scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's 22 that have no image. That's because I've gone through them here. So all they have is a number. They have a price. The price includes shipping, just so you know this over and over so that you don't have to, you could just check out and just keep checking out. And they have just a brief description. I mean, just the name, not even a description. And they have an inventory and a price. That's all that they have. Okay, how wide is number 14? Number 14 is navy wool silk. That's 60 inches. 60 inches. Is the textured winter white 60 inches? No. That textured winter white is 52. Does fabric 22 feel like a scuba or lighter? It's definitely not a scuba. No, it's definitely not a scuba. We are definitely creating a mess here. Remind me to have these on pegs next time. It's definitely not a scuba. Scuba is more a little almost like foamy feeling to me. This is definitely not like that. Yeah. I wish I had a feel-o-meter, you guys. I wish there was a way. Because if you'd feel this cashmere, you'd go nuts. You would go nuts. Is textured white a knit? Yes. And what fabric content? 100% cotton. Stretches in both directions. How wide is number 15, the winter white? That's 60 inches wide. Most of these are 60. There's only a few exceptions that are not. I'm just going to get these two before they take the store away. All right. So these, like right here, you can tell when I'm putting them up next to each other, these are 60. I mean, like one of them might be 58, but they're really close to that. Okay. Please take down the first Viscose Knit. 5767. 5767. Is there a repeat? No, but let me figure out which one you're wanting. 5767. Oh, that's this one right here. So this is a little bit like a panel print. Well, it actually is a panel print. Forget a little bit like. It is a panel print. And it looks like a yard is the panel. Is that cool looking? It's just so pretty. So that was number 7, you said? No, that was number 5, sorry. Yeah, that was number 5, 5767. 5767. Okay. Does 22 have any stretch? No, it's a woven. Did you say you can't purchase these fabrics after today? Well, no, we're not going to. The whole goal was to just give you a peek into the fabric store. And you guys, we can't leave them up like they are. They don't have any descriptions. They don't have, no, just, I mean, we might leave them up for a couple days. We haven't got that plan yet. But, they're 20-something fabrics. We wouldn't put up 20-something fabrics at one time. So they're just up for now. And if you can, we don't know. We don't know that we have a plan. Didn't you say you can't purchase these fabrics after today? You can. You can go probably through Thursday. I probably won't touch them until Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I've got too many meetings tomorrow and the next day, so I probably won't get to it. What is the width? The number 2, the first navy floral. That's 60 wide. That's not a navy floral, just by the way. That's a black. So that's why, just FYI, that's a black. See, I'm glad you asked these questions. bring my cardigan back. Is 52 an odd width? No, we get 52 all the time. It's not the most common, but it's pretty common. Is number 7 the tan wool knit? Yeah, that's this, right? Let me go back, hang on. Like a merino wool, soft, or would you need to wear a tank underneath? You would not need to wear it. This is really soft. This is definitely not. This is really pretty. You could wear this right next to your body. It's really beautiful. Does 22 have any stretch, and is the base navy or black? 22 has no stretch. This is my bomber jacket. This is 22. No stretch, and it's a woven, and I think, what did I say? It was a polycotton? Yeah, no stretch. See my bomber jacket? What pattern is the pants you are wearing? 3200 Sally's pants. I don't know if I told you the fabric, because I love these. I love this fabric. The pants are 5609. It's 100% cotton. It's a black and white. I just love them. I just really like them. And I thought about wearing them because you could really do them with a white top too. You could really do red. So I just decided to go black and keep it simple. Could we see 5767 up close? What is 5767? 5767. Let me find it, and then the answer is yes. 5767. Oh, that's the one I showed you already. Here, it's this one. Up close, like how up close? Like you got to touch it? Can you get that close, Mr. Brett? Is that close enough? If you get too close, you won't see the whole pattern. For this sale, we should not put patterns in the cart to keep shipping simple. Well, it doesn't matter if you can put patterns in the cart. It'll just charge you for the patterns, though. It'll charge you shipping. The shipping just won't be for the fabric. It'll be for the patterns. That cart's pretty smart. It'll sort it out. No worries. Just put it all in. Please hold the black and white plaid for drape. Of course. You guys, this is fun. Isn't this fun? You know, I'll tell you where kind of the idea came from. I mean, I think it was a little bit of ideas put together. So I had this gal who comes in. I guess I'm telling on somebody, aren't I? I have this gal who comes in on Saturdays, obviously. That's the only day I'm open. This is from Portugal, just by the way, so it's from Spain. And she is a personal shopper. And she literally shops for a customer of hers who's a sewer who's in Seattle. Or I don't know if she's in Seattle. She's in Oregon. She's in Washington. She's somewhere in the Northwest. And you would be amazed what they do over the internet. And that's when I first got to thinking about it. And then somebody said to me, you know, one of you guys said to me online, we can't come to the store, can't you sell it online? And I don't really know how to do that. You know, I mean, this is our best attempt. So, okay, there you go. Does that help you? Drape? Isn't that beautiful? It's an even plaid. Both sides, you wouldn't know one from another. This would be great in Bella's cape because it's an even plaid. It would be beautiful. You can't tell which side is which. It's very, very pretty fabric. Okay, what fabric did you use for your brush Sherpa jacket? That, my cardigan, is fabric number 5664. Okay. What fabric is a new pattern cardigan made of? That was the same answer, 5664. That's this one right here, the one that tried to run away from us, 5664. Does the black and white check have stretch? It does a little stretch woven. Yeah, it's a stretch woven. It's pretty. What fabric is that on your left? On your left, at the top and on the end. Okay. On my left, so it's either the lace, okay, which is fabric number 10, okay, or it's this animal suede thing, which is number 2. I'm not sure which one you want. What is the number of the black and white check? This must be a test. No, I'm kidding. The black and white is fabric number 17, and it's 5779. How are we doing? Do I pass the test? It's called mass confusion is really what it is. Could you please take down number 6 Viscose Knit? I'm sure I can as soon as I figure out which one it is. Yes, number 6 is this one. Yeah, let me move something out of the way. Just give me just a second. All right, that one's okay. Number 6, here we go. That is pretty. Number 6, Viscose Knit is fabric 5768. 60 inches wide, has stretch in both directions. Might it be possible to list these items on an app? For me, it's difficult to know what I'm ordering without information on the website. Hey, you guys, if this doesn't work for you, no worries. We're just trying something new and different. We sell fabrics online every day. It works great. We just thought we'd have a little bit of fun. No need for an app, no need for any of that. We just thought it would be fun to do a little live fall preview because these are all fall fabrics and we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. They're just for tonight. They might come back up in a couple weeks or, next week, who knows. And if, you can't see them or you don't want to do this, hey, no worries. Okay. Would you show more of number 7 print? Number 7 is this one. No, 7 is the wool knit. That's a solid. Number 7 is a solid. So we must have the wrong number. What fabric did you use on pattern 3422, the modern yoga pant? It was on the line. It's sold out. We had it up online, but it's all gone. Which is exactly why I do this tonight, because you know what? Our fabrics go, as you all know, our fabrics sell very quickly. And this way, if we offer 22 at one time, y'all will probably get what you want and they won't sell out as fast. So that was another reason I thought it gives you a little peek into the fall preview. And there's a lot. So chances are you're not buying 22 of them. And that makes it really cool and fun for everybody. That's all. Okay, can any of these fabrics be purchased in 1/2 or 3/4 yard increments? We only sell whole yards. How wide is the lace? 60 inches. Is your bomber jacket floral fabric navy background or black? Black. See, I know all the answers to all the questions. Not. How we doing? We're doing pretty good. It's a little after 9. Are you guys any more questions that you want? We've set all the numbers and all the names. We'll leave the fabrics up till Thursday night. Or, if they sell out, we'll take them down. But till Thursday. And that way, if you can go through the webcast and see the fabrics. But other than that, we'll just do fabrics the normal way. The cashmere, the last day of buying the cashmere will be Sunday. This is a pre-order. The cashmere is a pre-order. The guy in New York who's selling it to us, y'all know Ari, he is allowing us to just pre-order what we sell. So it's $250 a yard, $249, and we're only going to, like I said, once Sunday hits and everybody's got their orders in, then we'll order. And so it'll be a week or so before you get it. Sorry, show number 8 print. I think this is 8. Show more. That's it. It just keeps repeating, you guys. It's the same thing. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How is your camping trip? It's next week. It's next Wednesday. We leave next Wednesday. Did your garments work out well for you? They're going to. I'm going to get my fly fishing stuff this week, and we leave next Wednesday. Could you make a sheath dress with number 18? Number 18, yes. Well, you could make a sheath dress out of any of these. Just a matter if you use the woven or the knit. Any of these would make a great sheath. The lace would make a beautiful sheath. Wool knit camel. What's the width? 60. Number 15, is it washable being silk? Everything's washable. It's just a matter of how hot you wash it in. Always do a test swatch. 2 test swatches, compare one after washing. Washing usually loses its color. Dryer usually loses its size. So you can wash it, but don't wash it in hot water, cold water, and just tumble dry. All fabrics that I know of. Silk, once in a while, if it has a sheen to it, it will lose its sheen, but none of this would qualify under that. Just a cold water wash. The cashmere, is it 60 inches wide? It is, yes. Will you add pictures for those fabrics after today? No, not until they go up officially, but when they go up officially, they'll go up at the front, just like normal. We're not adding 22 fabrics. That wasn't the goal. The goal was to just let you take a little peek into our fabric store, see if you wanted anything for fall, and if not, we're going to go back to business as normal. We're not going to put up 22 fabrics, okay? All right, hope that helps. We will leave these up until like Thursday night, and then they'll all go away, and then they'll just come normally like they do, if that makes sense. We usually put up 6 or 7 fabrics, 5 to 7 fabrics, a couple times a week. And again, this was just to kind of give you a little glimpse and to just have some fun. I'm not sure it was fun for you guys. It was fun for me. All right. Are we good? So we're going to say happy sewing. I've got to check with watch for the next thing we program, because I think we're going to do a sew along. I really want to do a sew along of the top I have on. And so you'll have the patterns by then. We'll have them all shipped by Friday. 422 is the pattern I want to start with. And they'll all ship by Friday, and then we'll have a little sew along. It'll be fun. This is a great top. Love this top. I've lived in it. You'll love it. Happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns. Bye.